Greetings to everyone, fellow Nigerians. I want to congratulate everyone who came out on the 25th of February 2023 to show their love for their country, Nigeria. But the sad occurrence that took place was what we can best describe as a coup d'etat by Inec against the Nigerian people. Inec actually took a stand that it was not for the Nigerian people. They broke their own rules, their own set out rules. That I would like to refer to the main rule that even caused many first-time voters to decide and say, I'm going to vote. If my vote is going to count, I'm going to vote. The use of the BVAS machine and transmitting of the results in real time. INEC failed in that. As a matter of fact, they shut their servers. And one funny thing that keeps making me laugh when I hear they said their server we attacked about 162 times. So they are indirectly giving you an excuse why they decided to shut the servers for people not to transmit results. So it means elections didn't hold if you were not, because that was one major reason people were ready to come out and vote, because they wanted their votes to count. So saying because your server was attacked, it shows you were not prepared, because they kept asking INEC spokesperson a number of times. Even the chairman came out to speak. That people were talking about INEC was planning to jettison the use of BVAS machine and transmit results, that it was fake news. INEC chairman reported it. And the videos are in public domain everywhere. And INEC kept reassuring that they were going to stick with what they did in their previous state elections, that they had to transmit results in real time after using the BVAS machine, via the BVAS machine. But the most crucial election, which was the presidential election that held in 25th of February, they failed to do the transmission of results in real time. What you are hearing now everywhere is mutilation of results, change of results. You hear a result in this polling unit is different from what was uploaded. It's different from what INEC announced. And the funny thing is, how come INEC was so much in a hurry? It's like their mind was made up who they were going to announce the winner, even when the results were being contested while they were coming in. I expected as an umpire they would have been looking into those complaints and checking those results before deciding to announce the winner of the elections. But obviously, it was clear they took sides. It was clear. Everyone saw it, the whole world saw it. I was just reading through a write-up how some Ghanaians were castigating their president for congratulating the so-called Nigeria's president-elect, telling their president that they didn't send him to congratulate an elections that everyone knew was rigged. But that's sad. That's a bad message from Nigeria to the rest of Africa. It's poor. Left for me, I think elections didn't hold on in 2050 because so many people were not allowed to vote. Many results were changed. Many polling units were attacked. Thugs were everywhere. It was like the government was not in control. So much thuggery and everything overlooked. Attacks on innocent youth corpers overlooked. Nobody's talking anything about it. That's sad. The Nigerian people should be the sole determinant of the leaders that rule them. They should be allowed to choose their desired leaders, not imposing the choice of whoever on the Nigerian people. The people are supposed to, the majority of the people are supposed to choose, are supposed to decide the outcome of any election, not giving other results or fake results or being told the winner different from who they voted for. You can't hide the truth for too long. Even with all the votes, despite so many people were disenfranchised, the so-called winner, everyone knows is far from it. Because that's why they keep saying everything has to be checked. All the results have to be checked, comparing them with the so-called uploaded, so-called announced, and the real results from all the polling agents for all the political parties. In fact, I want to give one advice for the forthcoming gubernatorial elections. And my advice is every polling agent for every political party. In fact, first of all, I would suggest that for every state, let every political party create a group of all its polling agents for that state. And as the results are after the elections and the ballots are being counted and the results emerge, and as it's uploaded on the BVAS machine, those agents should also snap it with their phone. They should create, as I said, every political party should create a WhatsApp group of all their agents in every state. If need be, every local government in every state has a WhatsApp group. Then every state also has a WhatsApp group that contains all its agents in that state. That as the results are coming, as the polling officers for INEC are busy transmitting their results via their BVAS machine to their server, if it decides to work anyway, those agents too should be transmitting their own results to their WhatsApp groups, so that those results, the original results, are everywhere. They should be everywhere. So they cannot be changed. Even if they decide to change it, the truth will be too glaring. If this is done all over the states of the Federation where the gubernatorial elections are going to be taking place, it will be extremely impossible for any results to be changed. The people should decide who should govern them, not people being imposed on them. It's unfair, and you call it a democracy, when it is obvious that you are subverting the will of the people. INEC is supposed to be an umpire, not taking side, not going along with whoever have decided to win and have gone to them for whatever. God knows, because their actions proved it in the presidential elections. So I want to encourage everyone to still come out and vote. But all the evidences must be kept, because that is the strength you have in the court of law. All the evidences must be clear. That's why I'm saying all the agents, make sure you transmit the results to your WhatsApp group as they send their own results into to their BVAS server. You to transmit your own to the WhatsApp groups. Let everybody in the country have it. Let everybody in your party have it. Let all the polling have it. Let it not be hidden. That those results, the true results that we uploaded in your WhatsApp groups or Telegram groups, whichever way you do, I think it's easier. People will be able to work easily with the WhatsApp groups. That will be very, very good to checkmate whatever evil plans and the riggers of this election are planning. And the INEC should stop telling stories about people attacking their server, because that's not an excuse. There are banks, bank apps. There are fintech companies. They operate with apps. They operate with websites. They operate, and they are being attacked. How many times do you hear that the attacks were successful? So for the fact that you are being attacked, the point is, are you prepared? You are supposed to put your house in order. If your securities are in place, the issue of attacks is not something you should be talking about. What you should be saying, yeah, they were attempted attacks, but they were not successful. That's what we should be hearing. You are conducting election for over 220 million Nigerians. You should be anticipating at least 1 million attacks daily. If a fintech company is having less than 50,000 customers launches an app or launches a website, and some of them get as much as 1,000 attacks when they just launch in a few days after they launch, how you give that excuse of 162 attacks daily? It sounds like big news to people who don't have any knowledge of IT. But the truth is, if you were really prepared, you will know that you ought to have been prepared. If you had the right CH experts, you have the right IT security experts, they are supposed to secure your server. That's what you're paying them for. As I said, there are many fintech apps, fintech websites. People are operating. Billions of dollars have been transferred all around the world. There are crypto exchanges. In fact, a number of that people are moving funds here and there. So they get attacks every day. But the point is, the attacks, are they successful? No, it should not be successful. So if a company like Binance, who has a crypto exchange, is operating all around the world, having billions of dollars in there, people are transacting all around the world, and there are so many attempted attacks, but none is successful. In a country of over 220 million people, I don't think Binance has up to 1 million customers. They don't, all around the world, they don't. And yet it is that secured. They attack them every day, but the attacks are not successful. Then you have 220 million Nigerians. They give a job to an umpire, and they say they had just 162 attacks, and they give that as an excuse. You should be expecting 1 million attacks daily, at least, for you to say you are overwhelmed. Even that 1 million attacks is still not an excuse for you to shut your servers. You're supposed to employ the right ethical hackers, the right security experts, people to secure your sites, secure your server, whatever. So INEC, stop playing to the gallery. INEC, you lost your integrity in the last elections that took place in February 25th. That's why you see people are already calling for the resignation of the chairman of INEC, because you lost your integrity, the integrity you built in all the state elections. For whatever reason, so that changed your minds and made you to to bring down the same rule. You don't change rules in the middle of the game. No match starts. At the middle of the game, the umpire changes the rules. No, 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 no. Then the match didn't hold. We're supposed to have the rules from beginning, and these same rules that have been outlined from the beginning holds till the end of the game. And that's what we expected in the elections. The election, the rules you gave was that you were going to be using the BVAS machine and you were going to be transmitting the results in real time, not changing in the middle of the game and telling us, giving us excuses that your sites were attacked. I just keep laughing each time myself. Good excuse for people who have decided to play to the gallery. You don't have any excuse, INEC. You must perform. You must perform. And we can't stick with that results you released for the February 25th election, because the elections were obviously rigged. Even if you recount the ballot papers you have now, I don't think that the person you declared as winner will still be standing as a winner. If you hold fresh elections, I don't think the person you declared winner will emerge a winner if you follow those rules that you were supposed to work with, using your BVAS machine and transmitting your result in real time, not results being changed, so many mutilated results here and there. I've seen so many funny results, funny calculations for different local government around the country. Funny things. I'm just surprised why so many people are shameless. So as I said, let everyone prepare for the elections Saturday. Prepare, particularly polling agents and everyone who goes to vote too. Do the same thing. Snap your polling unit results. Transmit it. Let everybody see. Let these evidences be flying around everywhere. So let's see how fast they'll be able to change it and fight against 220 million Nigerians all where they are. God bless you. Don't give up. A new Nigeria is possible, no matter how they try. I'm glad the aggrieved artist Peter Obi has gone to court. Even the other candidates of the PDP too have gone to court, because we know the true result. So many results were changed. In fact, I've seen too many things. God bless you. Just prepare for the elections on Saturday, March 11th. God bless you.